We're live now.
We're live. Coming to you live. You realize you can just do /spectate, right?
I don't know his name.
No. I was like, yeah, you can just /spectate it.
I gotta spell out his name. Oh, I'm gonna stream on Discord for you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't know anybody, unfortunately.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first official match of the SCL, as well as the first match for KC in the SCL. Raj and Athena bands looking pretty normal so far, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah. I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Ganesh or a Yemo ban here, but the Ganesh ban came through.
I don't think these teams are quite know each other yet. I think pretty standard bans is what we're gonna be looking at.
Yep, Wash taken away. We still have Morgan Le Fay up, who's a pretty decent solo liner. Right now. You know who else I keep seeing in my ranked games is Amaterasu.
Also, would be pretty nice to see something a little different, something getting something a little more exciting.
Takes a while to get online, but once it does, definitely impressive. The Maman ban here.
Pretty standard ban. She's still powerful even after her so-called nerfs.
Nerfs, yeah. You mean her knockup immunity in her one?
Yep, it's crazy how they're letting this god run rampage the way she does.
And the Poseidon ban. You know what's still open is the Chernobog, though.
And they're gonna take it.
There it is. Snaplock ban.
I don't really know what kind of response the KC Pix is gonna be looking here. I think they're gonna try. I know Rough Marshmallow is pretty comfortable in ADC no matter who he's going up against.
That's okay.
So I
That's
don't
been the
think
vibe
he is
today.
gonna get picked up first here. I think they're gonna go for more of a
Yes.
maybe mid jungle support kind of pick here.
Yeah, still quite a few picks open. Not really sure if they had a plan to deal with the Cherno. Looks like they're gonna pick Rat up to try to max pressure or rotations for global.
At some point or another, that global is gonna start hurting. But I'm Maui over at Tosker looking like a little bit of a dive com getting formed up here.
Yeah, but there's the Morgan Le Fay.
and a Thor.
And a Thor, so they just come back with their own set of dive. With a Thor Chernobog.
I'm not gonna lie, it's looking kind of rough for the KC Pixies so far here.
It is. It's gonna be a little tough, especially where they don't know where the Morgan Le Fay is going yet. I mean, you got Thor could solo, Morgan Le Fay could solo. So
A lot of flex picks coming out of the Banished here. Kind of digging right now. It's keeping me on my toes.
it is. So it'll be interesting to see what Red Team wants to pick up here.
Agni is gonna be picked up to probably counter this Thor's holds.
I mean, if you're Pixies here, what would you like to band? Ports. EMO.
It was definitely gonna be a good one. No, Ash off the table.
I watched.
Oh, because you don't know if that's solo or mid.
Yeah.
Morgan Le Fay. Not.
Nox. They're scared of the Nox. I don't really think they have to be worried on the Nox with their current comp. Maybe for the Rad, but I don't know. I think maybe something more tanky could have been banned out, but Hachi getting banned. I do know that Marsh has a pretty good ROM. He might pull it out here.
And I do know Adidas boy likes the Maui. If he's not a Maui, he likes Terra. So, not shocked to see him first pick the Maui.
You know, Adidas boy brings in a big difference. I don't think you were there for the scrim we had against them. But the
Nope,
difference between
but I do
Adidas
know
not
him.
being there and him being there, pretty big.
Yep, I do know of him. I used to play with him a while ago. Got the chalk pickup. What do you think about the chalk into this?
Well, I think at this point they're just trying to respond to the pressure that Banish is trying to bring in here with their Churn and Thor. But we do have a soul getting locked in. A lot of pressure.
Extremely amount of pressure.
Hold
You're
up.
gonna have pressure everywhere.
Is this a
Is that a
soul
Cherno?
mid?
That might be a Cherno mid.
I think that would make the most sense to put Chernobog in the middle, let Soul just arm up in the carry lane by herself.
Yeah, but how's the Cherno Agni matchup for you?
If the Cherno dashes down, Agni takes it all the time. But
I
we're
mean,
having
you're gonna have
all the time. It's gonna be a really tough game for the Agni. But I don't know how Sadoff plays. I don't know what kind of level these teams are. I knew this is the Plat division, but we should be getting some good games nonetheless here. Waiting on Arc to pick up the final 10th god before we go in.
I mean, what would you like to see here? I mean, you said the ROM.
I think I would like to see the ROM. It's gonna get him out of the Thor. It's gonna get him not so much out, but it's gonna give him that time for the Chalk to be able to come to his rescue. I think that's probably a safe bet here. If he's not
You know what
going,
else?
Hmm?
Possibly a Jingwei. Simply because you're already gonna lose lane pressure.
yeah.
So you do a
Unless,
Jingwei, kinda just get yourself
fine.
out of the dive.
Well, this is just Marsh saying that he's not gonna give up his lane so easily.
Nope. I have seen a lot of Heim recently picked up, so it's interesting to see how it goes here.
Overall, I'm still leaning more towards Banish's comp. Just a little bit.
Yep, I would have to. I don't know. It's gonna depend on whether or not they can survive the initial dive.
I think late game wise, I still think Banish is gonna have the late game.
This comes down to, truthfully, I think it comes down to the rat and how much pressure the rat can provide early game.
Yeah, especially being able to counter gank the Thor. If he can be where the Thor is a little after the Thor jumps down, being able to knock him up, protecting whoever is getting targeted and getting a return kill. I think that's gonna be a huge part of this.
I agree. I mean, the chalk silence is going to be pretty massive too in the middle of those engagements.
I think they do also they'll also have a better secure for objectives. They have better single target damage.
Yeah.
I think they just have to play their cards right, and I think they can come out on top.
Gotta be careful with Banished, though. Their team draft is definitely looking to kill somebody quickly.
Early at 0-0, game 1. I don't know that.
You know, you get picked up by this Atlas, or you get Thor dunked. You know, they're definitely looking to turn and burn that one person. I mean, they have a double ADC comp.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to burn objectives faster before they can be out secured. Definitely looking for a single target pick to create pressure into engaging a fight. I think a lot of the things are gonna come down to this Thor and this Atlas, who they can pick, who they can stun, who the CC can come down onto.
I'd agree. For me personally, when it came to Pixies, I like what they've drafted. If they can again just survive that initial burst damage and that like all in first dive, I think you're gonna see that the Pixies have a better team for counter diving.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure how the rankings are gonna go. Not sure elo wise who has the stronger team or how the amount of synergy they have, because this is Pixie's second league together. Not much information on the Banished,
Yeah, I don't even reckon it has any name on them, unfortunately.
which is crazy because I normally at least know one person.
Yeah.
But SCL is not a league I've ever been a part of.
You know, again, as you said, you normally my head's in every league. You know, at least they're looking at people, but it's gonna be interesting.
Alright, gonna wait till everybody loads up first before I start switching around these names, because if they don't load up, it creates a problem. Found that out the hard way.
Oh, did you?
I kept trying to change them and they just kept going back. I'm like, bro.
You can, you know, you can swap it so we're facing the other people, right?
How do you do that?
Do Control Shift.
I don't think that works.
Sorry, Control Space. It just changes the camera view, so now we're watching our boys. But it does like it does flip the map kind of. So like if you want to click on the left side, you got to click on the right side.
What?
So, but we can ride along with our boys.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's kind of chirpy. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, anyway, back to tuning these. So, little thing that I was told, solos go on top.
Yep.
I didn't know there was a thing like that.
Yep. There's certain ways to set it up.
I thought
Solo, jungle, mid.
You see, I thought it was the other way around. I thought support went for.
No, we
That's
don't
all
get on the
wrong.
love. We go on the bottom.
Me and you both, man. I'm with you.
Hmm?
Is this who's solo? Morgan Le Fay solo. Chernobog. Jungle. No, Chernobog mid. What am I saying?
Is he mid?
Hmm?
He is mid. Yep. Looking at builds wise, nothing too out of the ordinary.
I forget.
Yeah. Some of the things I'm getting used
This
to.
is gonna be. Oh, I like this.
I will say though, it looks like Shock's going a little bit more damage. So his early game, he's not going to be as tanky.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was kind of fearing, because by going this build, like, you're kind of banking on getting pressure. Getting pressure on a mage as a solo is probably gonna be a little tough.
Hey, remove the overlay on the Twitch.
Oh, I thought I did. They're going a little better for the blue team here on this side.
The early mid fight.
I'm here for it. Both mids are low. Better clear coming from the side of the KC Pixies.
It looked like Thor just didn't want
Oh,
to save his abilities.
little missed opportunity here. It could have been a nice stun into some more damage getting taken. Chalk getting full control. Oh, never mind.
No. Yeah, Morgan Le Fay is just a bully.
Clear is surprisingly going the way of Chalk though.
Yeah.
Dual lane
Yeah,
getting
blues.
pushed back.
Got some bluestone, so it should help him with his mana for a little bit.
Oh, this dual lane is not going the way that I was thinking it would. A lot of even pressure and Rat coming into the gank. Maui going up, they're looking for this soul. Stun after stun. Maybe a knockup we see here. The separate coming out. Do not get the kill. Missed by a little bit. Good pressure though.
Very good pressure, you know, even though they didn't get a kill on the soul there. You know, they got her beads, they got Atlas shield or shell. You know, they get control of the side minion here. You know, if I was right, I'd look to reloop.
I think. Oh, and he is relooping. Going back, finding the separate on soul already down. Taking him off for the damage. Little more successful for the KC Pixies than the Banished here. Tried ganking the soul lane, but they couldn't get anything out.
Now we're getting picked up here and thrown under tower. We will take a tower shot.
Oh my god. I might have to switch
Yeah,
this back, bro. I might have to switch.
Then go ahead, just do control space.
We're still getting good pressure here. Oh, getting pulled here. Taking a lot of damage, half health. They're hurting the pressure. They have everything they need here in the duo side. Or looking for an invade.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that pressure switch though as soon as Soul gets a couple items online though. Soul's pressure is ridiculous.
That is true. Maybe as soon as they get left alone, if they can stay even, Soul might be able to out clear this time, giving her the pressure she needs.
Level 5 starting to roll through. Looks like Thor hit 5 first. Rat's just a little behind. It'll be interesting to see which lane they prioritize with their ultimates.
I want to say Rat's gonna be going here to this left lane. A lot of fighting going on here. They're really pushing their lead. Ulting coming in. Pushing both of them closer together. I think Marshall is gonna go for the soul here. Get the first blood on the way of Marsh thanks to the soul.
Yeah, I will say that was an interesting ult by Maui. I get it, trying to basically cut off the area so Soul can't go back. Definitely an interesting choice though.
I think he more did it to maybe group them up. I think a little bit, if he would have waited a little bit, it would have been a better secure for the soul kill. Not that it was needed. Chernobog is going to go up, going to go on this Rat. They're chasing him down. Gonna get stunned. Ulted once. Agni.
Oh.
Not gonna fall. Extremely close. Oh my.
That was a good turnaround. Definitely a good turnaround by Banished. You know.
They definitely have map awareness here more than Residual Arc does. Going down, gonna be second blood.
Yeah, Rat's dash just got caught by Thorwall,
Thinking
that he was gonna go to those sides and he never did.
a little too aggressive there. Chalk is absolutely dominating his lane though. Might have been a little rough early, but you know, once he's hitting this level 3, getting that heal, being able to just heal up whatever.
Well, not just that. I mean, you have to remember he's got warrior stats as well. You know, Morgan Le Fay is a mage at the end of the day. You know, but no, Chalk's a little bit more tankier. Gonna have a little bit more prods as being a solo warrior.
There is a Thor here. Might be going for this blue buff, trying to secure it here.
And the rats peeking. Looks like they just want to secure it and get out though.
Player damage. Huge damage coming from this Heim. Doc. I think Banished here wins the early ward battle.
Oh.
Dog is still in.
You got Maui all.
So now Rattle. He's gonna fall down to the Agni. Agni, nice bombs here. They're gonna be looking over for the ally, seeing what they can get. Thor ulting into the backline, going for the Agni.
Late.
Nice return kill. Bede's going off on Thor.
He's got no mana.
Oh man, oh, stunned. That would have been a nice kill right there. We do have Chernobog coming in back. He wants more. Not gonna get anything though.
That's the good thing about having a Chernobog at the end of the day, you know. You get picked early, you just come flying back to that fight. But
Definitely changed the tide.
Fight was definitely over. Thor lost speeds, didn't have ult, didn't have any mana. Atlas was just trying to get out of dodge.
Pretty even so far. KC Pixies are up by around 800 gold. 1,000?
Yep, very close game. I don't think it goes in favor of the Pixies simply because Rat really needed to set the tone early.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just waiting for the ADCs to just get their items online.
A lot of poke coming in from this Agni. A lot of hit dumping. I think they're putting a lot of focus onto this mid laner. I don't know if this is who they want to play through.
Yeah, I don't know much about Banished here, but looks like we're gonna have a 2v2 fight here in mid.
Guys got the pull, but Agni not able to follow up too much. Dash is already down, I believe.
Dash. Not all happening after the fight here, just a lot of
Brad is coming in with his ult. He's gonna be looking here to gank on this churn. Gets the churn. Beats down, but not enough.
Thor ganked right. Yep, it's like Thor and Morgan Le Fay were able to get the kill on Chalk.
I don't know if you noticed, but this Thor, every time there's been a gank either on left or mid, has been finding himself a lot in this solo lane, trying to get a return kill, pressure on a different lane.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get this. Looks like we have a fight in left lane.
I'm sorry. Oh, that was a Heim ult.
Yeah,
Well,
looks like
one
they're just
trade.
trying to get this Morgan Le Fay comfortable and right, definitely. No, you're right. Thor has been over there quite a bit. He's just trying to get her that late game status.
One of the things you gotta be a little wary about Chernobog. You're never truly in a 1v1 when he has his ult.
Definitely not. You know, and unfortunately, Heim thought he could take the 1v1, get dumped. I think Cherno just said, not today, here I come.
Wasn't that bad. It was a 1-for-1 trade at the very least.
Yeah, but now that's 2 kills on mid lane here.
It's true. Level 11, still the same level. He's still playing far up, trying to get that. Does bait the ult from the Thor. Boards have
That's
been
just
going.
unfortunate.
Ward placement has been getting better here from the KC Pixies.
Yep. I wouldn't. There's a lot of wards now, but there's not a whole lot of sentries if you look on the map. So, a lot of sentries in pocket. Just haven't been placed yet. And we have Chalk rotating early, so it looks like they're looking for this Gold Fury fight.
I don't really want to do
still in right.
some kind of Stygian, then this, but they have to do it the other way.
It's still a minute 30 till beacon.
Only Thor is here. Soul coming in. Atlas coming in a little sooner. I don't know if they're gonna be able to make it here.
Move. Or we're gonna
Or
fall.
falling down. Gold Fury and a kill here. Probably gonna back and get ready for this beacon. Going pretty good on the way with KC Pixies right now.
Definitely is. Really good pick on the Thor. Morgan Le Fay didn't rotate, was late, so she was able to farm up. But she's still a level down.
Still a level
But even though
down.
they got a pick on Thor early though, he's still gonna be here for the beacon fight.
Dog looking to invade this blue right here. Gets it.
Got it. I do agree with you though, they did go for an early gold. Quite interesting. Normally you see a beacon fight into gold. So that's definitely fascinating there.
Gunabog does all. He is coming right. Thor is behind him. They are looking to pick out this Chalk again.
Rats
Chalk,
Rats on the way.
not gonna make it in time. Maybe looking for a return kill, but that wall is not gonna allow him to do that.
No, my opinion wise, I think Rat should have just dipped. I get what he was trying to do by saving the solo laner here, but not only did your solo laner die, but now you dove into 3 of them by yourself with no backup.
However, he does secure the blue for the Chalk. Thor is going in a little into their jungle, gonna be retreating. He
Seems
can
like
get
we
him
have
captured
Atlas. Yep.
by the Atlas.
Completely by the Atlas. Like, just step in. It's just a support.
Went unnoticed there. Nah, I guess the wards ran out. They weren't able to have vision on there. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's just lack of vision.
Lack of vision,
paying attention.
maybe confusing on what the mid laner should be doing there. He went right, knowing the decision making was going to be up. And that is a little more contestable than trying to save your solo.
Heim's got a 2-level lead over here for the Soul. Soul just hasn't been able to farm.
He's getting pretty out pressured by this time. 2 levels under. But I don't think there's been any invades for the purple buff from junglers.
No, but I think it's the shield buff. Heim keeps confirming the shield buff. I mean, Soul, 2 early kills really put her behind. Couldn't do a whole lot.
Soul does have this. Have the XP camp in the background. I'm not sure if she's been doing it. Well, she is prioritizing more poke than she is clearing a wave.
I'll say Heim's just autoing freely. And Soul's just tanking it up the entire time. Looks like
Maybe.
Thor is around though.
Thor is around. Seems like there's gonna be a 2-on-2 fight. I don't know if Thor's in the air right now, but they are going here on the arc. Gonna get the kill on the arc. Heimdallr manages to escape from the left lane gang. Chalk's gonna be safe. Rotating back.
You know, it definitely looks like our boy on the Rat doesn't look as comfortable. He looks almost like he's confused on what to do after he ults sometimes.
Thor, on the other hand, is pretty much playing it pretty good. Always trying to be on opposite sides, trying to see where he can make a difference.
You know what's been making the difference is these Thor walls.
Oh, yes.
They've definitely been, even not stunning, but definitely making sure that the fights are out of place or separating people from their dashes in the game.
I've counted 3 times he stopped dashes. Not only that, but just being able to change the map in a way to suit them better. Very.
I completely agree. We had a missed Maui ult there. Looks like he was just trying to cause some chaos to get his Agni away. Not careful himself, he'll fall here.
Mid tower looks like it's gonna be falling down. Not much this rat can do here on the left side.
Looks like the Pixies lost their T1. Looks like we're gonna be grouping towards this Oni fight.
1k gold down. Pixies are now.
Pixies are down 1k gold, and it's not even from anything like substantial. You know, they got gold, I mean, it's just literally a little. Look at that XP difference, though. That's what we need to be talking about.
4,000.
Yeah, that thing has slowly been increasing. Just simply looks like they're farming better. I mean, this is a free Pyromancer by Banished.
Free Pyromancer, allowing them to just now turn their entire focus onto this Gold Fury. Fight erupting here mid.
Chalk did TP behind them.
Puts down a slow. Rat ulting. Not gonna get much here. They are pretty close to the tower. They're ready to defend.
Rat ulted the solo laner. Toronto backing, he's got his ult though in case something pops off. Them not picking up that bomb was huge actually.
They didn't pick up a bomb?
I don't think so. I think they left it. Yep.
Oh my. They said they don't need it.
Mistake.
But Mars is just completely destroying the enemy carry. Little off on the ult, but Chalk should be able to get this. Does confirm it with the ult. He is pushing up. Thor went up. He's gonna be looking.
Man, Thor in the air. That's a beautiful wall.
These wall placements just not used for stun, but more for just putting themselves in a better position. Blue team is low. Morganford gets grabbed, but this wall again.
Yeah, it's a 5v4 fight, but you know, health bars on both teams look very low. I missed ult. Time should be fall here. Rats in the air.
Misses.
Thor has no mana to hammer out. Oh, we used the wall.
This Thor is just kind of running circles around them. I don't know, just buy time for his team to free cast. But both teams are low. They're gonna retreat.
Honestly, that fight was very split, and it looked like both teams were scared to engage there. Wasn't very sure what each one wanted to do. It was kind of half, we'll go in, poke, they're gonna come in, we'll poke. It was kind of a, no team really wanted to commit to that fight, it looked like.
I think it does come up on the way of the KC Pixies, though, because they are a lot less down in gold.
And 2 fell. They killed Thor and they killed Soul.
XP is different still, though, in those 4,000 numbers.
Yeah, that XP, that thing's climbing fast.
Losing another beacon.
For free, too. Not even contested. They're gonna have to pick a fight around the Sony Fury here. Although they know that support's backing. He stopped his back a couple times.
2 towers down for KC Pixies and 1 tower for the Banished. Probably where a lot of this gold is coming from.
What would you like to see in this next Oni fight?
I don't want them to use their draft for what it was meant for, you know, like getting in there, picking a target, being on the same page about that target. More importantly, waiting for the team to group up.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a 5v4, Rats and Right.
I think looking at this being the case, I don't think they push here. I think they kind of just like show face and just kind of distract, letting this Rat push over. If they have to let the gold,
farming gold.
If they have to let the gold go, you know, let it go. But they should have Agni here for potential steal too.
Yeah, Rats still pushing.
Thor is going up. Going down the backline. They are very split right here. Agni's getting chased down.
Yep, Cherno ulted mid. Meanwhile, the whole time, Rat's slowly making his way.
We're coming out. I think that was more for a CC immunity than anything. All members live on the side of KC Pixies. Rat still pushing.
Expended. That's every ult expended for the Banished here. We still have 3. Should be a free Oni Fury.
If it does go down to the Banish, but Rat still pushing this right lane here, trying to get something more out of it.
He still didn't get it. The Adidas might fall here.
Falls down to the solo laner. Kind of a weird fight. Although I don't think they should have taken it.
I think it was just a weird interaction overall. I mean, you have Rat this entire time in right.
Agni is here
And-
alone, out of position. It should be a little more closer. Marshmallow falls. Agni looking for a kill here. I get it.
Agni should get it.
Ooh.
Oh. Chalk running for his life. Oh.
Agni needs to run here into Braver. Will get ulted, but still survives. Oh.
Mitigation from that ult. Oh.
Oh. Out here, finally getting stopped from this door. I feel like he should have had enough time to take this tower.
That's what I was just gonna say to you, Fallen, is that whole time they were messing around.
He
Rat
doesn't
looks
go
like
in.
he's just ulted to get
Okay,
out.
yeah.
This whole time while they were messing around over by this Oni Fury, Rat was in between, it looked like, going for tower and walking over. Like, there wasn't a definite call as what he should do. You know, the wave went into tower, Rat slowly went into the jungle. Looked like he wanted to strip away some farm. If Rat would have made that rotation underneath and ulted that backline, Rat could have cleaned up.
Yeah, most definitely could have. I feel like if he was gonna get this tower, he had the commits to it because all 5 members were on the left side. Plenty of time, plenty of opportunity. If his plan was to just take one tower, you know, strip them and then make your rotation way fast over to the mid lane, where the fight was continuing.
No, I definitely agree. There was definitely some split decisions, and it didn't seem like there was just a definite answer. That's what they wanted him to do.
A lot of builds here are almost complete. We're getting to the 22-minute mark.
You know,
Out of these-
again,
Laurel.
time's in left. It's another 4v5 fight.
Ooh, not able to save. Sorry, they're not chasing. Oh no, he does get it with the ult.
Agni falls to the Morgan Le Fay.
Chalk over here getting chased down by 3, going to fall down.
Maui running for their life. Cherno, is he
Gonna
gonna go for it?
ult it
No,
to
he's
the
gonna go
Heim.
left.
Heim does ult out.
No, wait, Crystal's out.
Oh, Crystal.
Crystal's out. Yep, that's the
Crystal.
Heimdall for you. But again, that fight goes so poorly.
He wants to take this fight too.
He does. He knows. He still has ult. There it is.
He's going out though.
I don't think Heim wins this.
He doesn't have one more auto.
Oh
Nice.
my gosh.
This is why Marsh is one of the best carries of Kappa Corp right here. Meanwhile, Fire Giant didn't go.
I would say at the meet. I will agree. But Cherno missed a lot of abilities.
Yeah, that he did.
You know, if Cherno dashes Heim, now granted Heim still has his Aegis, I mean, he might have been able to kill him there. Instead he tried to dash away and then pick a fight.
I don't think the Heim was making a dash towards
No,
him.
definitely not. But, you know, that's besides the fact, you know, though, again, as you said, Banished picks up Fire Giant, and the Pixies just look confused. I mean, they keep picking these 4v5 fights, and you know, it's not bad with a Heimdall, but I mean, they have a Chernobog who's just gonna fly over anytime he wants.
I do believe this is a best of 3. They might be using this game to kind of feel out their opponents. Game 2, they should be able to make the adjustments necessary to kind of propel them the way that this game 1 should have gone.
Definitely gonna be interesting, you know. Maui still hasn't upgraded his shell to Phantom, and how this Thor has been used on these walls. I'm shocked.
Would really make a big difference because, especially in that fight that we had in the left lane, there was a lot. It was like 3 times where that Thor wall became a really big inconvenience. The ults coming out. Maui's gonna ult, picking up the mid laner. Thor's ulting, see if they can get something in the background.
Rat's in the backline by himself on
Rat
this
does
Cherno.
take.
Cherno falls.
What's going down? Mark getting really low. We'll be able to make it out alive.
Looks like Atlas is Now this is gonna fall here.
This is
Trying to get
stun.
out.
Falls down. Braveheart, sorry. Manages to hit him. Soul. Not Soul. Morgan whipped. Gonna fall down instantly. See, this is what I was talking. This is what I was expecting from this team. You know, getting people out, being able to just kind of use that single target.
Well, it wasn't even just that. That fight popped off simply because Chalk decided to ult the backline, which was huge. Was able to burn Relic to this rat who went in and killed Chernobog immediately off the rip.
Here we go. Going and chase this Thor. Thor falls down. Looking at Soul to separate being used. And still has some help being able to push this Phoenix.
So you should be able to get this Phoenix here.
100% Phoenix gets taken. Ooh.
Heim's gonna die to the Phoenix.
This Heim old man. But yeah, such a
Heim crystaled away as he hit Charno and the Phoenix followed him. That's rough.
I don't blame Maggie for not staying around after that fight. He was pretty low. Probably would have been another death on the board.
Yeah, I mean the gold is even again once again. But again though, this Banished is getting a free gold. Rat notices it. Gonna try to Acorn blast it and steal it.
Oh, he
wants to kill.
They get them off. Ooh.
Oh.
Not gonna make it out.
Nope. So a free gold and a pick.
Well, gold might not be that too far off, but 2 towers are down for Banished. If they're able to get 2 towers, even 3 here, they're gonna be way up on gold.
Yeah. Yeah, the gold that's still on the map currently for them is. That's the thing you gotta watch out for. It's a close game currently. I mean, it's 2k gold lead by Banish right now, roughly. Yeah, but you got 3 towers still standing. FG though is falling off of everybody, so it looks like we're gonna be back to kind of a stalemate for a little bit.
At this point, I'm just expecting them to start putting up around the fire giant, getting that vision, preparing themselves. Pixies is really gonna need this fire giant to be able to push out this tower and these phoenixes here.
Something I want to see is that I want to see them pick a traditional 5v5. That fight in mid was a 5v5, and look how well it turned out.
Through the past 2 major fights that we've seen, it's always been a 4v5. I think if they just all group up, they'll be able to take this fire giant here. Little chase.
Rat testing the boundaries.
Boundaries were tested.
They were definitely tested.
The Pokemon out of this Soul and this Morgan are kind of crazy. They're giving a lot of space to the other players of their team.
Chalk's by himself back here. Getting poked out. This Chalk ult.
Chalk ult. Ulting. Who's gonna fall? Or ulting down.
Or to the back.
Ooh. Was not able to get the hammer. This was huge. Done.
Thor should fall.
Dude, now they're chasing this Maui. They're gonna be looking here to be able to get him a pick. Oh, it does make it out.
Looks like Heim though in the meantime giving up this objective and gonna try to push this Phoenix here.
Not really sure how worth it this is, but at the same time, I don't think he has too many options.
Oh my gosh.
Falling down to Morgan though is an option I would like him to not have chosen.
This Morgan damage. Heim was not expecting it. Meanwhile, Alice here is not sure how to tank
really
Fire
down.
Giant.
They're not gonna be able to be taken here by the Banished due to that.
This Atlas still sticking around. It's crazy.
Bolt coming down. Alice is low. Beads going on Chernobog. Chernobog gets the kill. And Chalk will run away.
Yeah, the Maui here,
Rat
Maui.
falling down too.
Rat just spawned. Again, they're... You know, I'm gonna go back and say it, you know, I know KC Pixies are are in our team and we love our boys, but these fights and these engagements, they just look scattered and they look confused.
You know, it's because we love them that we're hard on them.
Tough love.
Tough love. I've seen what they can do. I know they can do better than this. I think might be first game jitters being live here. Like Kappa Corpo channel. Twitch.tv, Kappa Corpo for all of you guys watching from YouTube. This is unacceptable. I have to talk to HR about this.
Definitely talked about HR, but seriously though, I mean, you're watching it. What do you think? I just think they seem confused. They're like conveyor belting into fights.
I don't think Rat thinks he can do more than he actually can do, or going up into the air.
Like Agni is in the middle of death.
Thor missing. Thor wall, huge Thor wall with that damage onto Marsh.
Are these Thor walls? I mean, they might not be connecting, but they're basically acting as a Ymir wall, man. At this point, they're just blocking everything. Pushing this Phoenix there, Chalk.
Coming in with the ult, however, it's not going to be too much. Phoenix does still fall. Chalk
Phoenix falls immediately.
falls. Rat ulted.
Oh, nice Maui up, but again, it just
Rat going onto the solo
Maui
right now.
jumped in.
They are pushing
Low
into
health
the
bars there
Phoenix.
for blue though.
Pushing in. They might go all the way here. This might be the end.
No, they're too low. They're gonna back off. They're probably gonna get this T. I'd get T2, Beacon, Oni, and back. They have a lot of gold probably sitting in pockets right now.
I don't even think they're going to go for the T2. I think they're just going to get this Oni, get the Beacon, back at their items. Probably push left lane here. If they can get another Phoenix. They know they have the better fights.
Well, Morgan trolled and back too early, so Beacon never got captured. Thor has to go over and finish capping it.
Can't be that much. Oh my god, it restarted.
Yep.
Bog going crazy. All the way up here with Fire Giant. Gonna fall down.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but that's a huge pick. I mean, they still have Soul, which is still an ADC at the end of the day, but that's a really good pick.
It is a good pick. However, he does still have ult. So as soon as he gets back up, he won't have Fire Giant, but he will still be able to be useful in the next fight.
Yeah, Oni's pushing everywhere right now. So, I mean, as far as pick timing wise, that's perfect. Oni should fall by the time they wait for Cherno to respawn.
They see the Atlas. They're over here trying to defend this left lane.
You still have Onis in right now that are going uncontested, but
Rat notices. Looks like he might be going there after this red. Soul might be the next victim. They choose not to go on Soul instead. Opting for a little poke onto Atlas. Full group on left. Chernobog up in 1 second. If they start a fight here, Chernobog can come in here and make a difference.
and Rat wouldn't be here, and they'd see that when Cherno waltz.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
They're going.
Cherno goes in. They get the Chalk. Chalk goes down. Looking for these picks. Oh, huge ult coming in.
Perfect, Thor. Thorl.
Oh,
This might
Braver.
just be Phoenix.
Whoa. Braver's not gonna be able to stick around for this fight. Marsh does not look like he wants to stay either. Call to
but
retreat
again-
probably getting called.
Again, as we discussed, in the pregame, I mean, they did exactly what we were worried about. They picked up this chalk and they immediately shredded him.
Mm-hmm. Large in part due to his build not really having that much defense.
No, not really. I mean, it looks like sold her starter.
Braver has already getting picked up. Maybe a return kill here going in the back line. Soul eliminated. Arc.
Not a bad pickup, but again, Rat dove alone. I haven't seen a Rat chalk combination yet.
Actually, gonna get this Phoenix here for free. Only Maui here to defend. And with that, that is huge. They're probably gonna go down here, get the bomb, reset, ward up, fire.
Push after fire.
Either contest here on fire or even just take a fight and win the game.
I think currently as it stands right now, I would have Rat do what he's doing now. Push that out as far as you can. Because you can easily defend mid lane when you're dancing around fire, and you can easily defend right. But this left lane is going to be a problem. You know, you could also have Heim put a crystal over by fire and crystal over. It's a long timer, but if you look to defend this fire giant, it's almost like having a global.
Mario's gonna defend his mid lane.
Morgan might get picked here.
Double ult, little miscommunication there.
See,
I could have saved it.
Here comes Cherno. They're looking to get a pick here before this fire.
Double.
But that's...
They're not even going for fire. They're just running it straight to the mid. They do have the bomb. This mid team's not gonna stay too long.
Nope, they want fire. They want EFG.
Or ulting just in case, he's getting that little vision. Pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again, Fallen. You know, this miscommunication thing. I mean, that should have been a dead Morgan Le Fay.
Should have been a dead Morgan Le Fay. Should have been more wards on that left side. They kind of pushed up a little far into the jungle.
Oh, Agni.
Get out.
Bruh.
Ult comes in. They're all grouped up right here. Perfect for a rat ult.
Big Agni damage. Rat's on Thor, hopefully. Yep. Game.
28 to 17, 37-minute games, over 20k goal difference.
The early to mid was fine. You know, we needed Rat to kind of carry them into the later stages, and it just didn't seem like he was able to do that. No, I will say, no, this Chernobog seemed extremely comfortable the entire time. Like, he was ulting into 3 or 4 people.
Chernobog knew that his team was there. He definitely has a lot more trust on his team. Little draft pretty much picked around, you know, him in the solo here. Thor with his CC, Alex with the CC. Morgan kind of there to disrupt, giving them the space that they need. While the KC Pixies, a little bit more random in their god picks.
I wouldn't say it's so much as random as they didn't utilize their team to the best ability. I mean, again, they just seemed very. I don't think I saw a rack shot combination once.
And that's the combination you want to go for. Going for a Chak Heimdallr combo is a little bit harder, just because you gotta make sure that you both are on the same page about who's ulting first. Who's gonna get the beads? Most of the time, I would say Chak is the one you want to be having ulted first.
I mean, just imagine if we had a rattle into a Chalk ult. I mean, that Chalk ult's gonna cause massive, you know, turmoil in the back. And then you get free beads if they beads it.
From our CEO, both Chak, time, suck.
Listen, Mr. CEO, get out of here.
I'm trying to give the KC Pixies the benefit of the doubt here. They had a rough game going into this set. However, I believe that they are able to bring it back.
I will say it as well. I believe that they're gonna have. I don't think Cherno makes it through into the second game unless they're first picking it. I mean, that Cherno that was a big problem in my eyes.
Oh, little late joining here. I guess they didn't have low spectator. Common bans going out. Chernobog does get banned by Banished this time around.
Do.
Need to switch this around.
Morgan Le Fay, though, was able to make it through again. And Banish picks it up. I mean, Morgan Le Fay looked good game 1. I think it was very comfortable for the solo laner. And they pick up a round. Those are two strong picks early right now. A lot of pressure right now. It's going to be interesting to see what our boys do.
Picking up the Ganesh here for the KC Pixies. Rat getting picked up this time around for Banish alongside the Morgan Le Fay. I think that combo pretty good. Morgan Le Fay is gonna fear them, making it easier for that Radas Oscar to hit, maybe even get it beat out.
I was gonna say that's the thing you gotta be worried about is the beads. You know, if that is a Morgan solo again, which I would definitely give it to the solo laner, that combination between solo and jungle is gonna be pretty disgusting, and the pressure is gonna be insane.
I don't know if this was just AC Pixies kind of underestimating their opponent here, but Rama and Susano getting picked up. These are two very strong gods. A lot of more single target coming out of here. Ganesh is gonna provide huge area control with that ult though.
Yeah, I don't you know, for me personally, I don't like the matchup of Susato and Durat.
I think it's counterintuitive. You're pulling somebody who, if they hit you with all their acorns, is going to stun you.
Exactly. So I'm not a big fan of it. At the same time, though, how he played Rat last game, I think is going to help him a ton. This
No.
honor, I was worried about that. That was banned game one, and pretty strong pick right now.
It's a pretty strong pick. CEO mentioned himself getting soloed as a MLF going up against Nike. Nike isn't a gun that tends to get banned. I think they're trying to prioritize things more that will get banned. Other players making sure that the MLF is going to go in the solo before they decide to take that pick. But Ares, Baba getting banned. I think they're getting a little worried about a dive comp here on the side of a Banish. I think they just want to have kind of the same role they were able to have last game.
Yeah, I think this Ganesh though is going to play a huge role, simply because currently as it stands, they do not even just have a dive comp, but they have an all-in comp.
Mm-hmm.
So this Ganesh is going to play a massive role in creating some space where you can either get out or fight within the Ganesh pillars. I was interested to see if they were going to ban the Nox here.
It's Nox, man. I don't know if they just don't have anybody else to ban, but
I actually wouldn't have minded seeing a Yemo ban here. Your ADC isn't going to make it through. They already have an all-in team. Get out of here with your Geb, Mr. CEO. That's disgusting.
I still would have liked to see a get ban over this Nox. I think you put the fear of God on them, and they can't ever play against the Nox now.
Hey, all you got to do is ban my Nox.
Keyword your, not everybody, yours.
Exactly. You know, the Charon here, I like the Charon pick into what they have. Because Charon's going to provide a lot of pressure in his team fight all in the middle of a fight. I mean, we saw it for ourselves. It's going to be disgusting.
I think they have I mean, his ult, his stun, his CCs. They're gonna bring a lot here with this Honor and Rad. I think it's a good addition. Not too much peel though. Morgan Le Fay might be able to, fear people away. At the same time, I think they're gonna be lacking that department a little bit.
Not a whole lot of peel, you're right, but there's the Nike we were talking about.
I
We'll
hope
get
you're
back to
happy,
that.
Loshak.
We'll get back to that in a second, but you're right with the whole peel thing. Looks like Banish, again, are just going for that all-in style of play where it worked for them game one, so why wouldn't they do it again?
I think their mind going into this is definitely, if you die, you die. We're keeping it going. That's their mindset that they have right now.
On the flip side, though, what do you think about the Hera Nike last two picks?
Well, According to Rocio, Hera is a bad pick. I don't really
Yeah,
see a
don't worry about it.
place for this.
Don't worry about the CEO.
But I'm just not finding a place for this Hera right now. Like I think each player here is trying to be an individual, not so much of a team. Going into the KC Pixies.
I definitely agree. Unless it's a comfort pick kind of thing, where he's gonna pop off on it. But for me, you're right. I don't see the value of this Hera. Papa's bedtime. Good night, Grandpa.
I think they have one
I won't be
idea in
there. Love
mind.
check.
They have one idea in mind. And if that fails, I don't see where they go from there. And that is Ganesh grab into Hera, transform, and then hopefully Rama Susano can clean up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was afraid of the dive, you know, of the all-in. So I mean, Hera can polymorph somebody. But you're right. I don't really see where this Hera comes into play here, especially in their team comp wise. Rama's very single target, doesn't have a whole lot. Other than that, I don't really see how it meshes well together. I mean, you have a Ganesh who's going to create space. You have a Nike who's going to create some space and slow. And you're going to have a Susano ult come through probably with a Ganesh ult. Other than that, though, I don't really see a whole lot of synergy.
Now I am a bit confused as to where this Hades is planning on going.
It's probably going to be a Hades solo.
Maybe Hades solo.
Check the builds.
What did Ron Blad play? Painted Steel.
It's a Hades solo.
Well, we got home turf this time around. You know, maybe they just play better through the order side. You know, the game that we did take off of them, they were on chaos, so maybe it's a little order thing for them.
You know, I will say, I think going back to the first game here, the game was close. It was around probably the second Gold Fury spawn where things really started to get out of hand, when it was that 4v5 and they kept ratting right. That's for me where it started to slowly tip off the bandwagon, because they just weren't sure exactly what they wanted to do there.
Hopefully they have a little bit of a better idea. They did some major god switches. Playstyles are gonna be different here, and you know, hopefully they suit the player more. Because I know with me, some carries a little bit difficult due to the way they're supposed to be played. So
that's why I play Nox. I just put a silence field down and we're good. You know, but you're definitely right. There are some play styles, and I kicked myself doing it as well. Like, I'm not an aggro support. I'm a very backline oriented support.
you know,
So some play styles for me just don't work out the way it should.
that's one thing some teams don't take into consideration. You know, that they're always like wanting to please the team and not really speaking about what they're actually good at, like what sub role, if I may say so, is better suited to them.
Yep. Looks like we got some early poke damage going on in mid.
Yeah, we got residual arc, half health here, full health coming on their banished.
Yeah, this mid 2v2 is gonna be a little rough, I think. I mean, this Morgan Le Fay just got so much poke.
A large part of this is due to the fact that both of these KC Pixies members have to kind of get close to the wave in order to be able to clear it efficiently. Whereas Morgan Le Fay can clear and poke from a distance.
Not even just that, but as you're right, you know, they get close to Rat, like, he's gonna Acorn Blast here. You know, that's perfect damage for Hera.
They do
It's
get
like
the left side. Rat is going to be looking to gank here on the left.
Yeah, I wonder if Susano goes right or if he comes back to mid. Oh, Rat's
Rat's deciding.
hovering. Looks like it's spotted out though. There's a ward.
He's gonna be going here for these though. Susano is going to the right. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do too much to this Hades.
Hades is full health.
Starts a full kit. Doesn't have anything else. Does get him to have health though. Might put the Nike back. Healed up pretty much fully though.
Yeah, this is. Oh, that's his dash.
Oh wait.
Yep.
Oh, over jumped. Susano has to get something here.
First blood goes to Banished in the mid lane.
If that
Looks like Rat came back.
if that jump connects, that's a kill.
I completely agree. It does look like Rat came back, secured the kill in mid. I just don't like the Hera pickup here. I mean, they have an all-in comp and Hera doesn't have an escape.
No scared. The shield's not going to provide too much for her. Ganesh misses dash, gets impaled into a wall. Pretty even. This side of more pressure does go to KC Pixies, but that doesn't mean everything as we saw last game.
No, definitely not. They needed. Again, it was a close game. About midway point. So let's see how they discuss and how they work from there.
Half health, quarter mana. Susano coming in trying to take down.
Got 2v2 fight gonna happen here. Hades is a level 5. He's coming in. Nope, Hades backs off.
Maybe a level 5 hit here. Nike will hit level 5 with this wave. Neutral control is going the way of Banish here. Rat being able to just kind of take whatever he wants when he wants.
It's like dual lane though, invaded purple. KC Pixies looks like we're able to take it.
Oh, you're right. And they do have a lot of the pressure. I know the KC Pixies like playing through their duo side, Marsh being arguably the best player on the team. Don't hate me for saying that, Pixie. I love you guys all equally, and I treat you guys all equally.
Yeah, that's a lie. He's a corporate employee. He definitely has a favorite.
Listen, I have lines I have to read given to me by Loshak, okay? There's some things I just have to say.
Wait, you got lines?
Yeah. Oh, does go down. Marsh getting the kill.
Not even just getting the Rat though on the counter gang.
Beats do go down.
I mean,
he's going for the on her. The whole time.
Ganesh falls here too. Rat stun's coming back up. Oh, I did not see the Susano here.
Susano won't be probably. Oh, does get the kill. Maybe gets a double here onto this Rat. As soon as he gets his pull.
He's gonna get dash.
Blink comes out. Oh. Susano still looking for the chase here. It's not gonna make it.
Still chasing though. Still looking for this Rat.
At least the start pulling out on her is gonna be coming. Should be realizing this. Too far in. Close one right there.
Yes, I mean that was a definitely good engage by the Pixies. We have mid though. Hera might get soloed here. Oof.
Another fight going down over here in left lane. Marsh getting 2v1. Ganesh coming in to help. Does silence. Marsh just wants this camp though.
Yeah, this camp just provides a lot.
Does get stolen.
Yeah, Bonner might fall here though.
Ult does go down. Kill given to Ganesh. I mean, kill given to Marsh from Ganesh.
No, that Ganesh secured it.
Ganesh got that 100%. Susano coming in.
Susano's here, yeah.
They're really playing through his left lane.
That's
the dash goes. No pull. I think one of the biggest problems Susano is having is he's using his pull pretty early on.
You can definitely tell that during the pregame, wasn't long because we were actually behind, but They discussed which lane they wanted to play through.
And so far, it is working for them. Nike is much more safer god here, especially into a Hades. Has the jump, has the ult. Not really too much kill potential for Hades. So being able to play from this left lane, transferring it into the mid a little later in, will prove a lot more useful this time around.
I definitely agree. I mean, there's no kill potential on either one, Hades or Nike, for one another.
Yeah, Susanna probably learned that the hard way with his first gank onto that side.
Definitely. Definitely. I'd like to see some anti-heal coming in here through Susano at some point. Looks like he's going into a Hydra's next.
AC Pixies does have the lead in both XP and gold for now. I'm not pushing out numbers. Builds, however, pretty center builds throughout. Nothing
Yeah, I'm
too
not
crazy.
seeing anything crazy. Yeah, nothing too crazy.
On her, maybe running into a crit build. Fight comes in, they're looking to get the support. Ult misses, but they do get it. A lot of stuff wasted though.
Just
Onto the
blows
support.
up.
I think that was a total of 3 ults to kill their support here. Not sure if that's something that's look too worth it.
Personally, as a support, it's fine. It's so Sano's getting picked here though, unfortunately. I think it's fine. I think it's early, so it's not gonna matter too much. You know, plus they gave it to Hera, which Hera's already fallen down a little bit behind, so that's perfect to give her some free farm. It's like Rama though. This Ram could be in some trouble.
That was beads wasted.
You've got the squad rolling up.
I don't think they realized it yet that they're in deep trouble. From ult doesn't make it out. Adidas boy is gonna fall down as well.
This Mike just it's way too early for gold.
Just back. He's confident in her team. A little too early for this gold, maybe. They only have 2 people.
If Morgan wouldn't have backed, I think they could have done it.
If Morgan Rat stay, they might have a better chance. At least kill the Susano right here.
Because Charon's just bullying this Hera.
Pretty big level differences in support. A little less now. I think it just up in.
Yeah, the thing that I'm trying to pay attention to is it looks like, again, the mid 2v2. You know, Rat's got a level, and I'm pretty sure Hera, yeah, there it is. Morgan Le Fay has also got a level.
Yeah, a lot of, I think the only side that's up right now is the duo side. Seems to be a fight going on over here in the right lane. Erected, ulting.
Yep, Hades also wasted ult there, so that just goes to show you, could also just be a damage check.
Could be, and does put Nike in a little unfavorable position. 9 minutes in, almost 10. Dash misses onto.
This left fight is just insane.
Oh, Rat coming in though into the back line. He's gonna get the Susano. They're looking once again for the support and going onto this on her. Can't dash, uses beads. Be able to get away.
Yeah, that's always a rough time. Rat's still hunting, but there's 4 people here. 5 if you include Argus.
5 people here in a gold fury, waiting to fall down.
Again though, a 10-minute gold. This happened game 1.
I think the KC Pixies have a good early game. They have a good mid to late game when playing from ahead. I think playing from behind is kind of what got them a little bit last game. Especially the Rat thinking he was a higher level than his opponent, making little questionable choices at times.
But I agree. You know, but even with that gold fury though, that only put him up like 100 roughly. Nope, there it is. There's the gold coming through. Yeah, it's about 100, 200. So that fight went well for them. Got gold. Really put them back into this game. Now let's just see how they can maintain it through.
Again, looking here at this player damage. Red team does hold majority of the top spots. First, third, and fourth.
You know what I'm interested to see there, Fallen?
Hmm?
Is this Rama's Atalanta's pickup?
No, I think you wanted that. I believe this gives you. Just give you the attack speed, the power. Just give you flat pen. But I think he wants to just be able to shoot autos and move backwards. That's what he's going for.
We had a full-on fight here.
Gonna shoulders go down.
This is what I like to see. Game 1 they gave this up for free, but you know this time the Banished have an honor that's play pushing.
A lot of ults getting used down. They're waiting for the Rom to come down. Rom dashes down, gets got by the Hades. Will live
Huge Hades.
a little bit.
Ganesh is also low. Rama's low.
Pause.
Pause. Oof, a lot to break down right there. Over just a beacon.
Little kind of a. I was by mistake. Beacon is gonna be going to Banished.
I don't think Ganesh is here.
Oh, maybe not.
There we go. Okay.
Little weird of an on pause and repause there, but
Looks like Susano DC'd.
Okay.
So that would probably be why they lost the left tower then, because I saw Susano heading towards left to stop the honor. So that fight was a 4v4.
4v4, no deaths. However, definitely a loss to the KC Pixie side.
Yeah, it is a relic graveyard for the Pixies.
This Rama's gonna have a little bit of a tough time here coming into a Hades. As soon as he goes up, comes back down. Hades is there waiting to get him with the ult. He didn't have dash at the time. Wasn't able to dash away as soon as he could have. On her taking the left tower. Probably going to take this next wave back, group up, look for this pyro next here, spawning here in the next couple seconds.
Well, that's what we would do.
Yeah, that's what we would do. So I'm hoping that if someone dumb like me can figure that out, that the enemy team see that.
That's what I would. That's what Loshak and I would call. We would say go beacon and go pyro.
No, a lot of the times I feel like I should write a book. Smite 101. I think it would sell pretty good, honestly.
For the declining fan base that Smite is, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you think about it, a lot of these people need guidance. And if everybody just directs them to my book, which I'll put as $5.99, Amazon, that bookstore, I forget what it's called, it's in real life. I'll even put it on Kindle. And it'll
I'm
be
gonna
like,
sell it for $5.98.
it'll be 100 pages long. Each page will be a tip. Maybe more than 100 because I need like cover page and whatever. But nonetheless, 100 tips of Smite.
Yeah, proceeds go to Kappa Corp.
25% of the proceeds go to Kappa Corp.
No, 87% of them do. You signed your life away, buddy.
How am I gonna make money?
You signed your life away.
Oh my god. As if you want to make a deal with the devil, go see our Discord or look at the description below. Make sure to join our Discord. Become an employee here at Kappa Corporation. We love you all dearly.
Underpaid, you know, unfortunately that's
underpaid, overworked.
Yeah, that's the goal here, and that's the dream here. You know, proceeds go to Loshak and I, and the rest, you just work.
You know how in most companies the lower level employees are like the ones doing the most work?
Yeah.
But that's not how this company works.
Not at all.
Well,
we are doing the most work, but we're collecting the money.
No,
but seriously, it's good times over here though. It's been fun.
Good times. We're in the Smite scene and a lot of servers, bringing in people, bring your own team type stuff, even draft leagues. Um, maybe even we might get into little Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. I know a role got created recently. How far that's
Yes.
gonna go, but
As
I
far as I know, I was asked to make a roll because there's a bunch of people that actually like playing Yu-Gi-Oh here. So
dude,
it's just something else we can tax. Don't
all
worry
I'm
about it.
saying, if I can come here and stream Yu-Gi-Oh and say random stuff and play Yu-Gi-Oh theme music, because I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh like that. Like I think I watched Yu-Gi-Oh GX. And that's it.
Yu-Gi-Oh GX, huh?
Yeah.
We actually might have an issue here. It looks like the power went out.
Ow. The power went out. Well,
Oh, looks like his cable strip wasn't in the wall fully and it shorted out. So who knows how this is gonna play out, but
wait. I'm sorry. His cable strip wasn't in the wall fully, so it's shorted.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't.
okay. So his surge protection shorted.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's definitely been cool. It's been fun.
He plays on
You
the
know,
PS5. I forget.
it's cool to see how quick, this corporate, business taken off so quickly
Yeah,
and where it was.
I think it was a couple months ago, like what, 3 months ago? We started in Loshek's garage.
Yeah, the garage. I thought that was a base.
No. We moved up to the basement when we got 5 teams, and now we have our own little little corner office in town with about 5 cubicles and an office.
With a pan chai thing across the street.
Yeah, we should hire someone to hold the sign. Looking for
Well,
hires.
looking for hires. Underpaid,
Underpaid,
overworked.
overworked. Yo, that should be our new slogan.
I'll have to talk to Lojack about it,
We're
but I
gonna
actually like it.
we're gonna pitch that. I'm gonna start using that instead of click now for 2%. I'm gonna like join the Kappa Corp. Underpaid, overworked.
Mm.
Looks like our technical difficulties are coming to an end soon. He was able to fix his PlayStation 5 and is logged into
Ooh.
Smite now.
So back to this a little bit. So that 4v4 fight was all over the place here.
Yeah.
So Banished had their ADC split pushing, got the T1, and Pixies brought over Susano. So looks like this is the aftermath of the fight here. Ganesh is gonna have to back, and Rama is definitely gonna have to back.
One of the things that kind of weird to me about the fight is you had the carry and the support in there, while the solo and the mid laner were off to the side. Most of the time, you want to have your solo laner going in there, diving, ulting. What was used by her? I don't know if it was defensively or not. But as soon as Rama came down, there was a lot of pressure going on to the Rama. Barely made it out alive. Same with
Yeah.
Adidas here, trying to live after allowing the character to live. But bravery, full health, 7/8 mana with an artisan. Was that it?
Unfortunately, Rama had to use beads, so he has no beads, no ult. But you're right. This listen, at least they were fighting for the beacon this time, okay?
No, I'll give them that. They had the idea. They were going the execution. So we might have to take him into the office and give him a presentation on it. Maybe I'll give
but
him a
once
copy of my book.
a book, a copy. No, nothing is free here. You get back to work. I will say though, again, they just seem confused. as to what exactly they want to do.
Maybe
You
they'll-
know, like they have a good idea, but it just seems like there might be too many voices going on at once, and they're not sure who to follow right now.
yeah, definitely look a lot cleaner going up against us. Then again, World One,
There you go.
we got a little overconfident, but regardless, I know they are capable of doing greater and better things here. I think
No
they
one's.
just gotta take
No one's.
this game to kind of reevaluate their positions. Not so much in the roles, but more as who's the one doing the shot calling, like well where they're positioning themselves and all this stuff, and kind of just take it and learn.
Looks like we're back to the action here, and Beacon goes to Banished. And there's your Pyromancer call that you were hoping that would happen.
Oh yeah, Smite 101, baby. Tip number
Smite.
33.
33. Yep.
Big
Proceeds
Beacon.
go to Kappa Corp.
Pyro.
Although looks like they're scared of the Nike.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. They definitely had enough time to take it.
It was a 4v1 over by Pyro.
I think they thought about that because they didn't have their on her. Oh my god. He dashes away. Dashes in. Backup is coming on the way. Backup gets through in time.
You know, again though, this Rama didn't back, so he went over to left lane to see this honor, and
Somehow
actually
left lane.
lost his Aegis in the process as well.
I think he was very scared of losing his tower. And then it is a ooh. Mid laner falls over here to the Morgan Le Fay. Now they're gonna do it. I think the issue earlier was they didn't have their carry, they didn't know where the other people were, so they got a little scared. Right here, no mana. Rama is ulting, might secure it, does get it. That's why Rama is valuable.
See, that's tough because you have a Morgan Le Fay there. Like,
You have a Morgan. Morgan doesn't have that much secure though. Left lane getting pushed up, right lane getting pushed up. Gold is the call. I think they're gonna try to fight here.
They got the last one early. Got a Charon out very, very early.
Marsh's going to look away from here. Hades gonna come in and ult. No. Ganesh doing his thing. Hades against nobody. Hades is pretty squishy right now.
Well, yeah.
Miss ult from the Susano. Jump down on her on the left side. Rat does go into the air looking at this backline. Maybe going into the Ganesh. Let's get it.
Yep.
On her ult. Huge.
Hera running for her life. Argus is watching her die.
But is it another death on her jump, trying to get aggressive? They're gonna turn around, going for the Gold Fury, and they got their pick right there.
Yeah, I think the issue that landed there was you had Rama who didn't have anything. They tried aggressing, so they were still getting free poke from the Gold Fury.
Yeah.
And I think they just didn't disengage quick enough. I mean, that Rat. Ganesh got poked out super early, and Rat with the clean pick on the support just kind of forced him in a bad situation. No 4v5.
I think another one of the problems there is maybe a little miscommunication on the targeting. You had Rama who switched off from the Gold Fury to look at, I believe it was the Hades. And I think at that point, call should have been made to either stay or go in. But in return, Ganesh does take a lot of damage and becomes an easy pick for the Rat.
Because Ganesh right now isn't super tanky.
He opted to go into with Eldritch Dagger.
So here I am. I'm hit or miss on that. If he goes Bracer here, I like it. If he decides to pick something else up in his relic spot, then I'm not a big fan of it.
I think regardless of what he picks up, the fact that this is this early is kind of weird. You got no protections here. The Hades is gonna ult
I think he's gonna fall again now. Yeah.
again. It's he only has health, and as soon as
Yeah.
Honor gets kin size, which he does, it's
But Honor wasn't even in that
over.
fight. They just lost a 4v5.
the 4v5, a lot of health, no protections coming. He's going into magical. I'm not sure is the call here.
Again, I think the dagger is fine here if he picks up a bracer. Because as soon as you pop that bracer, now you can see wards. So I like it. But if he decides to go something else, like a frenzy or a shell, you only really get that passive if you pop those. And half the time if you're popping shell, you're running away. You're not looking to clear wards. You know, same thing with frenzy. You're looking to fight. You know, you're not looking to clear wards. So if he picks a bracer here, I like it.
Right lane might get taken. Hades does come just in time to stop him.
Nike just jumped. That should be a dead Nike. Oh, he just hit that ball.
They are coming from the back.
Oh, yeah. Rats in the air.
This is a dead Nike. A dead Rom.
Nike's actually gonna get away. But Rom is left high and dry.
He did ult. Came down. Ganesh tried.
Yeah,
To
Ganesh
shell
gonna
him.
fall here too.
Ganesh needs to start running away. Zano, blade pushing. Braver Asari gonna go down. And soon to follow will be Ganesh.
Yeah, Ganesh is gonna fall here. This is
It's a free fire drop.
it's becoming a bloodbath.
6 to 16.
Very disorganized. Pixies, if you watch this back, don't feel like we're hating on you. It just seems like you guys are very.
I'm hating. There's a 7K, almost 8K difference, a 5K difference in gold. Hating on y'all, KC Pixies. Y'all beat us, and this is what you show us.
I just think you guys are not on the same page tonight. Everybody has bad nights. I think you just need to stop fighting into them currently. I mean, your Nike, you just got like 3/4.
He's gonna have to back. A lot of pressure on the side of Banished here.
I will say though, the ADC still has a lead over the Sonher.
I think, like I said, the ADC is the best player.
But there's a 4-level difference in the jungle. No, 3.5. Like this. You guys should be letting this go and going to farm.
Yeah, at this point in time, Gold Fury, regular Gold Fury is not really worth it.
No,
Not something
you
you,
guys should be
want to be
farming.
contesting when you have right and mid tower this low. Barbarian
Hair falls.
will fall down.
Not having an escape for Hades.
Tito's boy is looking to be the next target, dashes in, gets pulled. Hades going in. Banished destroys Gold Fury, not able to be confirmed by Marshmallow this time.
Hades narrowly escapes. Rat looking
Rat
for the pick. Got
will
Blink.
get the pick.
There.
Blink goes down. They're not pushing a lane.
Nope. Again, though, they stayed when they shouldn't have. Tried to stay and fight. Hera got picked. Drop it. Let it go. Nike was in right. Getting some levels. Pushing. It's just a 5K gold difference. You just need to give them. Like, I'd give up this first fire. It's 22-minute fire. Let it go.
And they gotta let it go. Probably group up. Maybe their defense can be better. At the same time, it's gonna be a little hard to tell, especially when the Marshmallow's getting picked out here. Tides are looking like they're turning. The Tides did turn them. Everybody gets off alive. Nike chasing into tower. Nike getting looked at by 3 members of Banished.
An early Argus.
Ult going from the on her. Jump going off from the Nike.
This Morgan Le Fay is running down Hera just while she's getting beat by Argus.
Susano is trying to make the entrance that Susano should, you know, kind of just going in from the side, being able to just gank the team, but he's not able to find it. Instead, finds himself dead to the Hades.
Yeah, that's a tough. I mean, that's again, I wouldn't be anywhere near these guys. Marshmallow's doing exactly what he should be doing. He should be just farming.
Be farming, pushing where he can. You know, she's looking around here. You got Nike looking around.
I mean, there's a 3 level difference here.
You see that's one of the problems when you're going up against an on her. You know, you kind of gotta be careful to not get too pushed into a corner because that on her still has a leap. He will jump.
Not just that, but Rama getting picked by the Morgan Le Fay.
Literally, as soon as I was talking, I noticed that, and it's just not going their way. They're not going to be able to defend a 3-on-5 here if they choose to push up. I think they're going to back here. They're going to do a little reset. Have somebody go here to the Sigil Beacon. The rest get Pyro with that bomb. You know, start sweeping. Would say going here from the solo lane to the ADC side of the side, and maybe even pushing a Phoenix.
Obviously, everyone's been in this situation before where you're having bad games. What would you like to see for them to start crawling their way back into this?
I think a little bit of not so much of trying to be the aggressors, but kind of the responders here. They need to start being able to respond to the initiations of this Hades or this rat. I think they need to pick a target, focus on it, have good Nash, silence them while focusing them. I do get the ult here. It's gonna be pretty big for the next minute or so.
That is a little stuff like that. Little wins can go a long way.
I think right now they need to make the choice whether to defend mid or right.
Ganesh did go Bracer.
There you go. He's thinking like you right now.
I'm okay with that.
He's going to an amulet. He's gonna be weak against.
Morgan
Here, this is perfect right here. Hades should go
Morgan
down.
in the back. No, look at Morgan Le Fay damage in the back.
Both Focus getting turned around. Residual Arc might be able to get a kill. No, he decides to go mid lane instead. Hades is less than half.
Morgan Le Fay is looping back around again.
Morgan Le Fay falls down here, and that's what I'm talking about.
It's a big pick.
Hades is going in. They are diving under these towers. They are not afraid at all.
No, they're not, but that's good. That's good for Pixies. You know, got a pick. Lost your jungler, but you know, at the end of the day, if you swap out mid for jungle,
they have to let this tower fall and, you know, just regroup here into this Phoenix. Getting maybe more wards up here. They did.
I think this Phoenix falls, unfortunately.
Phoenix will fall. Maybe looking for a pick here or there. Pick going to the wrong side. I was talking to the Pixies Banished. Falls down. They might look to push here.
Now they're going back to gold.
Try to fall back maybe into this left tower or Guild Fury.
Gold. They have a lot of gold in pocket.
Their gold in hand, 3k, 2k coming out. Yeah, they do have a lot of gold.
They have a lot of gold in pocket.
A lot of gold in pocket, and this is gonna benefit them. I think here on her finishes his build. Rat's gonna finish his build.
Hades might finally be able to finish the starter. I mean, this is a big buy for them.
This is exactly what you want to see from a first regular fire giant. You know, you want to be able to get a tower and a Phoenix, or at least all towers down, to be able to put yourself in the best position possible going into the next fire giant here.
Wow.
On her selling. I'll move forward. Sorry. On her selling his recipe instead of upgrading his starter.
I think it. Little unsure here. Going
Hades
Demon
did
Blade.
finish his starter.
It was Demon Blade. Probably going to go into the crit arrow here.
Yeah, see, like right now, like if I'm the Pixies, I don't even. It's still not an EFG.
Like you're
Let it
forced
go.
to leave this tower alone. Well, might like to take this mid tower here. Rat
Yeah.
might notice this. Come over here. Looks like all the Pixies noticed.
He's
Ganesh,
just gotta farm
however,
up. Oh,
twiddling his thumbs, trying to make it to the right
Ganesh.
side, probably to put a ward down. Will fall instead.
Ganesh getting picked here.
This might be a free pyro into a potential fire giant fight. Not much of a fight with a 5-on-4 and no support.
That's the support life, though. You know, ADC's in mid. You know, you're there with him, and he can get away, and you die. Nike's gonna fall here too. It looks like.
Like he does still have ult, uses ult to stay alive. No
So
defense is going to be able to be made here onto this fire giant. Looking like a free fire giant. They might wait the 2 minutes. They might not. Just take it and take another tower or two.
I don't like it. I just don't like. They're conveyor belting in. Like Rom's by himself. Rom's dead.
Rom did try to ult, try to get the snipe here. He is moving backwards. Yeah, it just is used, but at that point, you know, you might kind of just want to let yourself go. Keep your Aegis. Have it up for when you're up next time.
They're just conveyor belting. If you're the Pixies here right now, you just gotta defend any of your Phoenixes. It's still not EFG. It's not the end of the world, and you don't have that bad of a clear.
Hades goes in with the dash. Does get pulled.
Hera's out of position.
Hera goes down. Hades might fall if they can find a way to focus him. That dash should have killed him. But instead, Adidas falls.
I think that's game. That ball missed.
Okay, not everybody has those days. But no, they're not looking to end. They're looking to take names.
Susana pulled the wrong person and blew up for it.
Yeah, this is all 5 players on the side of KC Pixies are down. Marsh is spawning, but he's not going to be able to do a lot in this scenario.
Looking to pick the ROM instead of ending the game, and he's putting in some work.
Rom tried his best right there in the last fight, but unfortunately, that is going to be a 2-0 in the favor of Banished. 29-minute game, 8-29.
Yeah,
more
I think
than
that Hera. We talked about it in the pregame. That Hera just didn't have any way of controlling anything. I mean, the rat between Rat and Morgan, the poke was crazy. The setup for one another was insane, and not just that, but the pressure that they had as well. You had mentioned that they have to both step up to the wave to even clear. Like Susano steps up and he just gets stunned.
Yep. And again, I'm not, you know, you're an advocate for this Ganesh build, but I think that just that lack of
not the build. I said the dagger. The dagger is fine if he goes bracer. The build, on the other hand, I'm not an advocate.
I would have liked for him to get a magical physical defense here instead of this heart ward.
I agree, and I also agree that he shouldn't have upgraded it so early.
No.
He upgraded it before he was even level 12.
No, but hopefully the Pixies take this as a little bit of a learning experience, see where they need to improve, how they need to improve. Hopefully not by replacing nobody, but by working it out together.
Yeah,
they're not a bad team.
No, everybody has those days where, and again, the early game on game 1 and slowly mid was a close game. Again, I think where it fell off, and if the Pixies go back and watch this, I think where it fell off is that 4v5 fight around that Oni Fury, where they just couldn't decide what they wanted to do. That really changed. That really changed that game. This game, I think they just got draft gifted, in my opinion. This Hera didn't really contribute a whole lot.
Meanwhile, the mid laner Ron Blad here, 12-2, Rat 8-0. You know, and a lot of these, for them, just kind of being able to free cast, being able to, you know, get into the back line easily. Even when they fought front to back, you know, I think the KC Pixies need to kind of find who their voice of the team is gonna be, whether that be, you know, more commonly Adidas Boy or even someone like Ark, who can call out targets that he thinks he can, you know, be able to kill and make an impact in this.
I definitely agree. I think they just need to find their identity
Yeah,
and what their identity seems to be. You know, you'll agree, and I think Loshak actually mentioned it last time we played. Our identity is once we group up, good luck fighting us.
exactly.
So I think the Pixies have a long way to go. I'm excited to see how far they get and how the growth is. I think they just need to find that true identity and how they want to play.
For sure.
Because again, Rough Marshmallow, they were invading early. Like they had all the pressure in early, but it didn't seem like they were wanting to fight around the ROM.
Hmm. Oh yeah. But at the end of the day, first game of the season, where I'm sure as we progress further, we're gonna see a lot of changes in them. But I want to say thank you to everybody for stopping by and checking us out. Again, !mark Discord. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching from YouTube, make sure to check the description for our link to our Discord. We accept everybody and anybody that wants to sell their souls to us. And with that, I hope everybody here has a great night.